I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
This is a long way away from civilization to go and hide out. I guess if you're killing people, this is the best place to go hide out. Wow. Very remote. I'm surprised he was caught way back in the early 70s and the 60s, way out here. There weren't a lot of people, not a lot of activity. People didn't really live out here. So, it's like everything is boarded up. We're in the desert. There's a huge breeze. Smells funny outside. It's kind of a weird, warm, pungent smell. I don't know what it is. Ghost town. If you collect old cars, there's some gems out here. Classic cars out here. Just sitting and wasting away. It's desert, so they're not rusting, which is good. So if you really wanted to find an old skeleton to rebuild, this is the place to come. I can't even imagine living way out here. There's nothing out here. There's nothing out here today, modern day, let alone 50 years ago. 50 years ago, there was nothing out here. I'm sure they didn't because there's a mine up here. Right ahead. Giant mine. Not sure what they're mining. So I'm sure there are trucks up and down this road all day long. Here it is. DV Natural Resources. The road's getting narrower and bumpier. This road reminds me a little bit of the Mojave Road. It's sandy and bumpy. And actually, the faster you go, the less bumpy it seems. Alright, so I stopped to take a rest, let Charlie pee. But here's where we came from. And we are going, I think, up that canyon right there. So I think there was a sign right here. At one point. Something is there. Oh, it's warm out. It's not blistering hot, but it's warm. So I think we have another like 20 minutes up the hill to Barker Ranch. Going to Charlie's house. Charlie Dog, Charlie Manson. So this last little bit is real slow going because it's rocky. Must be somebody up here because this road is kind of well taken care of for a desert road. So maybe it's, you know, the attraction of coming up to the Barker Ranch. Somebody's maintaining it, or somebody lives up here. I don't know. We'll find out. The higher we get up into the mountains, the more of a breeze and the cooler it is. So I like that. But do you hate this? Do you hate the bumps? Look at this. We're literally going into a deep canyon in the mountains. This is definitely a hideout. Alright. Wow, this is rough. This is rough. Look at this canyon. Look at the walls. Okay, now I can see why they hid out in here. Wow. It's like a wind tunnel in here. Woo! Charlie just sneezed and it got Charlie just sneezed and it got all over me from the wind. Wow, look at this. This is like old Western hideout back in the 1800s. Steep one. Yeah, you're not coming up here unless you have four-wheel drive. Wow, look at this thing. Holy wow. Okay. To navigate this thing. built a ranch up here. What the hell? Holy shit. The hairpin. Look at the hairpin. Not anticipating this. I knew it was kind of rough up here, but not like this. Holy. This is why not a lot of people have come up here. Super hard to get to. Worse than the road going up to Cerro Gordo, which is in the same mountain range just north of us. Super windy. And now it's getting cold. Coming from somewhere. I guess the snow melt. How did they find this place? Recommend bringing a Hummer up here or anything with a long wheelbase. Wow, I was not expecting this. Woo. This is definitely an adventure I wasn't prepared for. Well, I'm always prepared, but I wasn't expecting this. This literally cuts through the mountains in a tight little gorge. It's actually kind of cool. You gotta watch your line because there's some dips and some huge pointy boulders. I don't want to cut a side. I wonder if they got supplies up here. Food and fuel and, you know, going back down to a little town. It's an all-day event. There's a rock slide right there. Right there. I don't want to be underneath that. If this is the only way in and out. Definitely fill up your gas tank if you're coming up here. random piece of steel rusting away in the desert. Campground, let me see. We are at 3,617 feet. And going east-ish. So it's 12 minutes away. There's a steel cable. Up the mountain somewhere. I wonder what that was used for. I wonder if anybody knows.
Come on, Charlie.
Old car over there. So we just came from there. There's an old barrel. Debris everywhere. There's a bunch of things up here. Wow. Let's go check this out. Charlie, don't go in there. Wait, stay here. Tons of mattresses. Hey, don't step on a nail. I don't know what that is. Looks like plaster, maybe. Tons of mattresses over there. Tire. Come on, out. I don't want you stepping on a nail, Charlie. Well, that was something. Water. Barrels. Holes in the barrels. Big bullet casing everywhere. Target practice. Cool. Yeah, I remember one of the guys saying that this is just before the ranch. This little house, it's got screens on it. Huh. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this. It's like a bedroom. Should have brought one of my stickers. An old fridge. Little sink. Magazine. Electricity in here. It's held up pretty good because it's stone. Another little adobe stairs here. This one's in good shape. Maybe like a store of power in this too. Well, there was. Screens on the windows. That's the door. It's maybe broken off. There's a propane tank. So they had lights and power and fuel, heat. What else we have? Oh, this looks like a mine. There's the Jeep way down there. Yeah, it looks like a mine. I guess we could probably come up here and camp. Spot. This might be my campsite tonight. There's a pipe in the ground here. It's for drainage. Stay here, Charlie. There's another fridge. I guess that's, I don't know what that is. Maybe a mine. Let's go check it out up here. It is. Yeah. Looks like it was a pool. So this road goes all the way up the mountain. I guess, I don't know what that is. Another building collapsed right there. Hi, Charlie. Come on. All right, let's go down. Super cool. All right, well that was kind of cool. Going up that little road right there. Now we continue on to the ranch. Car or something. And we'll have a look at that later on the way back. On we go. It says 8 minutes away. Pipe that I saw runs all the way up parallel to this road, so I wonder if that's water. Kind of see it over here on the left. Parallel to this road from that ranch house down that we just explored. somewhere. Some fresh water coming down the mountain. Entering Death Valley National Park. We have to go. No. Wait. Yep. This is the way we go. So we're technically in Death Valley National Park. Slow. So if you have a brand new vehicle and you don't want to get it scratched, this is not the place to come. Barker Ranch right there. That way. Alright, I took a wrong turn. Supposed to go right here. Alright. I think we're back on the right road here. Got a little confusing. There are a bunch of offshoots. Alright. Tell you about that. Barker Ranch, done. Stay here, Charlie. So there was a sign right here at the front, and it looks like somebody stole it, but that's Barker Ranch. It's where Charles Manson used to hang out. It's like a chicken coop. House over there. And then the main house over there where he was found. Let's go look around. It's starting to get a little cloudy. It's super windy. We got a couple hours of daylight left. Let's go check it out.
Barker Ranch is a remote property located in Inyo County, California, near the border with Death Valley National Park. The ranch gained notoriety in 1969 when Charles Manson and several members of his family were arrested there following a nationwide manhunt for their involvement in a series of murders in Los Angeles. The ranch itself has a long and colorful history that predates Manson's brief stay there. It was originally built in the 1930s by a man named Dutch Barker, who used it as a mining camp and later a homestead. The property changed hands several times over the years, and at one point was even used as a filming location for Western movies. In the late 1960s, the ranch was owned by a man named George Spahn, an elderly blind man who allowed Manson and his followers to stay there in exchange for their help around the property. Manson and his followers lived at the ranch for several months, during which time they planned and carried out a series of murders in the Los Angeles area, including the infamous Tate LaBianca murders. Following the murders, Manson and several of his followers fled to the Barker Ranch, where they remained for several weeks. However, law enforcement eventually caught up with them, and on October 12, 1969, Manson and several of his followers were arrested at the ranch. In the years since Manson's arrest, the Barker Ranch has fallen into disrepair and has become a popular destination for urban explorers and ghost hunters. Despite its dark history, the ranch remains a fascinating and mysterious place, and its connection to one of the most notorious criminals in American history ensures that it will continue to be the subject of fascination for years to come.
There's the chicken coop. No chickens. Let's see what else we have over here. Fire. I guess this is another storage shed, maybe? I guess. Alright, Charlie, let's go this way. Alright, let's go check out the very intact storage, I guess. Even the windows are still intact. That's good. No vandals. It's super hard to get up here, so I guess not a lot of people come up here. Supposedly there are bunkers up in the hills, either over there or over there. I think over there. There's a little path right there. So they used to sleep up there, and apparently there are a bunch of mattresses up there. So we're gonna go check that out too. This guy's in really good shape. Cool. Somebody brought some furniture. What's this? Oh, this guy's missing. This guy went missing. Cool. You can almost live in this thing. In great shape. There's that old car. Oh, so that's where that road goes. An old car over there. A truck. It's an old truck. I think that's the one they stole from a furniture store in Lone Pine. And apparently it had the name of the furniture store on the box, so they burnt the box, and it did have the name of the furniture store on the doors, and somebody stole them. So yeah, I wish people would stop stealing things, just leave them so everybody can enjoy them. And the steps go up. I don't know what that was over there, but from the stories that I heard, here's the front door and the fireplace where there are bones, skeletons. So this was like a little dining area in here. This was the bedroom. This is very tiny. Little shelves, pantry here. So this is the kitchen nook right here, and this is the bathroom. So the story goes, when the police came at 5 a.m., everybody was sitting around this table here, I guess, and they came in and rounded them all up, and Charlie disappeared into the bathroom right next door here. There's the shower and the toilet, and there was a vanity right here. And since he was so small, he was only like 5'3" or 5'4", he hid inside the vanity. Except a tuft of his hair was stuck in the door, and a cop came in with a candle and decided to do one more sweep and saw his tuft of hair sticking out of the door, and he was busted. Otherwise they may not have captured him. So I guess this is the kitchen. You've got pipes over here, go in the wall for your sink and stuff. And then I guess your fridge, maybe. And then over here, so there was another door here, this side of the house, and then there's Charlie Dog who just wanders wherever he wants. Super windy up. So this is another little building that I guess burnt down at the same time. And then, so there was I guess a hot tub, or not a hot tub, but a pool or something back here. So that's what this is. It's like a pool area. Kind of cool way up here to have your own pool. View of the valley. Let's go see what's up here. Maybe this is where the bunkers are and the mattresses and stuff. Horses have been up here recently. Watch out for the barbed wire.